What's up, Battle Squad? Welcome to another episode of Battle 5, the series where I break down my top 5 lists on a particular topic, no matter what topic comes to my mind. I'm your host, Logan Battles, and for this episode of Battle 5, I will be breaking down my list for top 5 fast food chains, or joints, whichever one you want to call them. These are the fast food restaurants my family and I often go through a drive-thru, order our foods on the menu, and then return home to eat some of the foods from these fast food restaurants. Anyway, let's get started on the list, shall we? Alright, here we go! Starting off at number 5 on the list, Culver's. Why? Because it is one of the top 5, possibly top 3 best burger chains I have ever ate at. Their butter burger, which is really a cheeseburger just with a top butter bun, tastes so good. Sweet, soft, and juicy. Their french fries, also good, and their cheese curds, not to mention, taste great as well. In fact, I often dip both the cheese curds and the fries in ketchup, the only condiment that I actually like and that is really good. And this is one of the few restaurants where my family and I not only go through a drive-thru, but also actually sit down at a table and eat. And although Culver's is number 5 on my list of fast food restaurants my family and I go to in a drive-thru, we typically go inside, sit at a table and eat foods in there more often than we head to the drive-thru, because the closest Culver location to where I live is about 24 to 25 miles from here, compared to some other restaurants on this list that are actually much closer than that. Moving on to number 4 on the list, Marco's Pizza. Why? Because they have delicious pizzas. That's why. Because I love pizzas and I am a huge pizza guy myself, and because it's one of the top 3, maybe even top 2 best pizza restaurants in the country. I mean, it is both a restaurant and a pizzeria, meaning you can have pizza as the main meal while also having some special sides to it, like, I don't know, cheese bread, or breadsticks, or pretty much anything else you could ever want from there. Especially on Friday, because Friday is Pizza Friday. It's the perfect day to have pizza for dinner, and it's even better when it's during football season. If you are someone who is a huge pizza fan like myself, but have never heard or even tried Marco's Pizza before, I highly recommend you do so. Their pizzas are just so damn delicious, and they're better than most other pizza chains that I have been to. Moving on to number 3 on the list, Popeyes. Why? Because Popeyes is the GOAT of restaurants that serve chicken and biscuits, as well as fries. I have been to a lot of restaurants that serve chicken, particularly chicken strips, as well as biscuits, and none of them have made their chicken strips and biscuits as even remotely close to delicious as Popeyes has. And I talked about this before in another Battle 5 video on my top 5 favorite restaurants almost a couple of years ago now, but I'll say it again. Popeyes is the only food chain I have ever been to that has more than 3 options on their menu that I actually love. Because it's not just their chicken strips, their biscuits, and their french fries that I love so much, it's also their mac and cheese and their mashed potatoes that I love so much as well. They are both so very good. And yes, my family and I have sat and ate within Popeyes, but not as much as we used to. Most times nowadays, we often go to the drive-thru, pick up our order from the window, then head back home so that we can eat some delicious chicken and biscuits, as well as fries. Moving on to number 2 on the list, Whataburger. Why? Because Whataburger is the best burger chain I have ever ate from. Their cheeseburgers, delicious. Their french fries, equally delicious. I have tried their chicken strips one time or two, long time ago, but they're not nearly as good. And I have sat down at a table and ate within Whataburger before, but that was a long time ago as well. Like, ever since COVID, every time my family and I drove up to get food from Whataburger, we always go to the drive-thru and order from there before driving back home to eat the most delicious cheeseburger and fries I have ever tasted. I have been eating from Whataburger in my town for more than 10 years, and they have not messed up my order but a couple of separate times. I mean, if Whataburger doesn't exist, Culver's would probably have to fight other burger joints like Five Guys and Bob Evans for first place, and I would have a really fun and interesting dilemma right there, to say the least. But thank God Whataburger exists, and I love it. And I say this as someone who used to live in Texas before moving to Florida. And Texas is where Whataburger has probably been the most popular in terms of burgers. And number 1 on the list, Little Caesars. Why? Because Little Caesars has the best, most delicious pizzas I have ever tasted in my 30 years of life on Earth. I love their deep dish, square-shaped pepperoni pizza slices, as well as their Italian cheese breads, or ICBs. They taste so good together. I just love them. They just taste so good. They especially taste hella delicious when they are made hot, fresh, and ready to be brought home to be consumed by yours truly. And even as leftovers for the following days, they still taste delicious when you heat them up in either a microwave, which is what I always do, or in an oven, which is where my dad always does. I love Little Caesars. Little Caesars, like I said, has the best, most delicious pizzas this mouth has ever tasted, okay? In my honest opinion, the only other pizza chain that would come even close to making pizzas as delicious as Little Caesars would be Marco's Pizza. That's it. Every other pizza chain that I've been to, whether if it's Papa John's or Pizza Hut or Domino's or even Hungry Howie's, are all fighting for third place in terms of best pizza joints. I don't care what Nick, the fat electrician himself, said in his Little Caesars video on his Fat Files channel. Little Caesars is number 1, Marco's Pizza is a close second, and every other pizza chain is either third place or lower. Anyway, guys, that is my list for top 5 fast food chains. What do you guys think of the list? Do you like it or do you not like it? And also let me know in the comments below of what your top 5 fast food chains list looks like. I'm curious to know. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a great week, Battle Squad, and as always, fight the good fight. If you enjoy what you see here and you want to see future videos from me, please click like on this video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to turn on that bell icon so that you'll get notified about my newest videos. You can also follow me on my social media through my link tree, the link to which will be down in the description below. Have fun, and I will see you next time.